He crossed the sea with a small army. Behind him, the waves. Before him, a divided kingdom. No palace waited for him. No crown was promised to him. But in one battle, he opened the road to Andalusia and changed Europe forever. This is the story of Tariq ibn Ziyad. In the early 8th century, while Europe struggled through division and political chaos, a commander from North Africa prepared for a journey that would change history forever. His name was Tariq ibn Ziyad. Very little is known with certainty about his early life. Most historians believe he was an Amazigh Muslim from North Africa, raised among harsh mountains, desert frontiers, and warrior traditions. But what truly shaped him was not only the environment around him, it was discipline, faith, and leadership. As Islam spread across North Africa during the Umayyad era, new military leaders emerged from different tribes and cultures. Tariq ibn Ziyad became one of them. He served under the famous governor Musa ibn Nusair, who recognized his intelligence, courage, and military discipline. Over time, Tariq earned the trust of the Umayyad leadership. He eventually became commander of Tangier, one of the most important military frontiers in North Africa. At that moment, history itself was changing. Across the sea, the Visigothic kingdom in Iberia was collapsing from within. Political conflict divided the nobles. The kingdom lacked stability. Rival factions fought for power, and Muslim commanders in North Africa began studying the possibility of crossing into Iberia. In the year 711 CE, Tariq ibn Ziyad crossed the Strait of Gibraltar with a relatively small army. Behind him, the sea. Before him, an unknown future. The mountain where he landed would later become known as Jabal Tariq, the Mountain of Tariq, or Gibraltar. The campaign moved with astonishing speed. Tariq relied on discipline, mobility, surprise, and psychological strength. His army advanced through difficult terrain while facing a larger enemy force led by King Roderick. Then came the Battle of Guadalete. One battle that would change the future of Europe forever. Historical traditions preserve famous speeches attributed to Tariq ibn Ziyad before the battle. Whether every word is historically exact or not, their meaning survived through history. Courage, sacrifice, faith, and determination. Against enormous odds, his forces achieved victory. The Visigothic kingdom began to collapse rapidly. One city after another opened before the Muslim armies. Córdoba, Granada, Toledo. The road to al-Andalus had opened. But Tariq ibn Ziyad was more than a military commander. His victories helped establish one of the greatest civilizations of the medieval world. For centuries, Islamic Spain became a center of science, medicine, astronomy, architecture, philosophy, and learning. Knowledge from al-Andalus would later influence Europe itself, and all of it began with that crossing. Yet history was not always kind to Tariq ibn Ziyad. After the conquest, political tensions reportedly emerged between Tariq and Musa ibn Nusair. Both men were eventually summoned to Damascus by the Umayyad Caliph, and gradually, the commander who changed Europe disappeared from political power. The final years of his life remain uncertain. Most historians believe he died quietly in Damascus sometime during the early 8th century. No great palace, no golden throne, only history, remembering his name. Today, more than 13 centuries later, Tariq ibn Ziyad remains one of the most legendary commanders in Islamic history, not because he sought power, but because he possessed vision, discipline, faith, and the courage to cross into the unknown. From the mountains of North Africa to the gates of Andalusia, his story still survives. The story of the man who changed Europe forever.